Miami, one of the top 10 U.S. cities with the highest traffic delay times, according to the latest INRIX Global Traffic Scorecard. But there is a way that can be alleviated. I think we're all desperate to find the answer to that question.
Yeah, we sure hope so. In our latest Technically Speaking report, Gio Insignares introduces us to a South Florida company that thinks it might just have the solution for our traffic troubles. He's here in the studio with us now.
Sounds like a lot, doesn't it, guys? Well, we've seen the growth of drones, we've seen autonomous vehicles, but this next step of transportation isn't that far away, and it promises to change how we get to and from our destinations by not just leaving the ground, but putting the power in your own hands.
People ask us, can you drive on the road? And my next question to them, why would you want to do that?
Doroni Merdinger is the CEO and founder of Doroni Aerospace, a South Florida-based company looking to shift our relationship with transportation. Created in 2016, Doroni specializes in eVTOL aircraft. eVTOL stands for Electric Vertical Takeoff and Landing. These aren't a new concept. Many companies are working on their own versions in an attempt to conquer the air. The goal for Doroni is to provide safe, easy-to-use, and environmentally friendly flying cars that are accessible to anyone.
Why do we need to destroy nature in general when you introduce a system that doesn't require roads, does not pollute, that not make noise at that level?
It's not a taxi or an Uber, but a personal means of transportation anyone would be able to operate. As Merdinger explains, it takes the complexity out of flying. The Doroni H1 is the flagship product, embodying the company's mission as the vehicle to usher in this new era of easier travel.
We believe that it will be a gradual change. We might be a niche player at the beginning, but eventually we'll be one of the main forms of transportation. And I can tell you, 100%, the technology for what we're doing is here now. It's not in the future, it's here. It's just a matter of putting it together as a good package. As
a former member of the Israeli Air Force, Merdinger spent a lot of time familiarizing himself with drones and similar technology. The range of Doroni's eVTOL flying car isn't quite to infinity and beyond, but it does highlight a possibility for radical impact simply by occupying a previously unoccupied space. By doing that, the company says you'll arrive to your destination much faster.
This commute us in a different level that we understand. We will experience nature nicer, better. It will be safer, it will be quieter, more efficient, so everything is different.
Stepping inside Doroni's H1 cockpit ourselves, and with the help of a virtual reality headset, we were able to get a turn at the flight experience, simulating what it would look and feel like. 2 seats make up the eVTOL aircraft with mirrored joysticks so that you can control things with either hand. The dashboard displays everything needed from takeoff to landing, including engine start, cameras, lights, and ventilation. Despite some bumps in the figurative road on our part, the system is easy to use and understand. Eventually, in order to drive these vehicles, customers will need a current, valid driver's license and completion of a 20-hour training course provided by the company. It all adds up to a bold declaration made by someone who insists this company and its journey will reap the benefits of years of hard work.
We feel we're really at the pinnacle of changing and making history and bringing something which is a true gift. Because we're going to affect not just traveling, it's going to affect time and space as we understand that.
As for the future, the company expects to have a flying, fully functional H1 eVTOL prototype completed soon. It also needs certification by the FAA before it's allowed to fly. Then the plan is to have a complete product launch in the second half of 2024. In the studio, I'm Gio Insignares, Local 10 News.
All right, so Gio, you're telling me I'm going to need to get a separate radar to be able to detect cars now flying in the sky.
Yeah, just tell us how the air looks.
Right, exactly. I'm going to have to actually give you your real forecast in the mid to upper levels of the atmosphere and down below 30,000 feet, because what's happening closer to the surface will be where everybody's flying instead of driving, right? Well, live look outside, I can tell you it is a fantastic day. We are starting off with mostly dry conditions. This would be a nice time to hit the skies. We'll be seeing such a